time when people of color often found themselves sidelined in film, one woman boldly stepped forward to challenge the status quo. Pam Grier emerged as a transformative figure, taking on powerful black female lead roles that reshaped the cinematic landscape. Her fearless performances in action films not only captivated audiences, but also ignited a movement, making her a trailblazer in the blaxploitation genre. Years later, her impact remains undeniable, as she opened doors for future generations of actresses who share her heritage. Now in her 70s, Pam Grier has undergone remarkable changes, yet her essence as a strong and influential figure endures. As we delve into her life, we uncover the layers of her journey, exploring the trials and triumphs that have defined her legacy. From her early days to her lasting influence, Pam Grier's story is one of resilience and empowerment, illustrating how one woman's determination can alter the course of history. Pam Grier was born in 1949 in Winston-Salem, North Carolina to Gwendolyn Sylvia and Clarence Ransom. Growing up in a family with a strong work ethic, her mother played a dual role as both a homemaker and a nurse. This combination of nurturing and care likely influenced Pam's own approach to her career and life. Her father, Clarence Ransom, served as a technical surgeon in the United States Air Force, which meant that the family moved frequently during her childhood. This military lifestyle exposed Pam to various cultures and experiences, shaping her perspective on life and people. The values instilled in her by her parents, along with the diverse environments she encountered, contributed to her resilience and determination. These early influences laid the groundwork for her future success in the film industry, where she would become a pioneering figure and an iconic actress, known for her strong and independent roles. The blend of her upbringing and family background played a significant role in defining her character and career choices. Pam experienced a transient lifestyle on military bases, which shaped her understanding of the world at a young age. Growing up, she moved frequently due to her father's service in the military. This nomadic existence introduced her to various cultures and communities, enriching her perspective, but also exposing her to the stark realities of racism. At the tender age of 6, Pam and her mother faced a painful incident that left a lasting mark on her. While waiting for a bus in Ohio, they were ignored by multiple bus drivers. This moment highlighted the harshness of racial discrimination and made her acutely aware of the prejudice that existed around her. Such experiences were not just isolated incidents, they were part of a broader narrative that influenced her life and career. The challenges she faced during her childhood instilled in her a deep sense of resilience and determination, qualities that would later define her as an actress and a cultural icon. Pam's early encounters with racism and her transient lifestyle contributed to her unique voice and perspective in the entertainment industry, shaping the roles she would choose and the messages she would convey through her work. At the tender age of 6, Pam Grier experienced a traumatic event that would leave an indelible mark on her life. She was sexually abused by a cousin and his friends, an experience that not only robbed her of her innocence, but also instilled a deep sense of pain and grief. The impact of this abuse was profound, causing her to become more reserved and withdrawn. As a result of the trauma, Pam developed a stutter, a physical manifestation of her emotional turmoil. This speech impediment became a constant reminder of her struggles and the weight of her past. The long-lasting effects of this event rippled through her family as well, as they grappled with the pain of knowing what she had endured. The emotional scars from this period shaped her identity, influencing her relationships and her journey in the entertainment industry. Despite the challenges, Pam's resilience emerged as she navigated her way through life, ultimately becoming an iconic figure in film and television. The trauma she faced in her childhood was a heavy burden, but it also fueled her determination to succeed and tell stories that resonated with others who had faced similar struggles. Growing up on military bases, Pam Grier learned the importance of adaptability and resilience. This unique upbringing exposed her to different cultures and environments, shaping her ability to face challenges head-on. The discipline and structure of military life instilled in her a strong work ethic and a sense of responsibility. Alongside this, her cherished memories of spending time on her grandparents' farm in Wyoming played a significant role in her development. There, she found inspiration in her grandfather, who emphasized the value of education and encouraged her independence. The lessons learned in that rural setting nurtured her creativity and determination. Pam's experiences on the farm taught her the importance of hard work and perseverance, qualities that would serve her well throughout her life and career. The combination of military discipline and the nurturing environment of her grandparents' farm created a foundation that allowed her to navigate the complexities of her future endeavors with confidence and strength. After moving to Denver, Colorado, Pam Grier attended East High School, where she began to cultivate her love for the performing arts. This passion for acting and performance grew as she participated in various school activities, allowing her to explore her talents. With a burning desire to pursue acting professionally, Pam made the bold decision to move to Los Angeles. Upon her arrival in the City of Dreams, she initially lived with relatives who supported her ambitions. To support herself while chasing her acting career, she took a job at American International Pictures. This experience provided her with valuable insights into the film industry and helped her establish connections that would be crucial for her future. Her determination and hard work during these formative years laid the groundwork for her later success as an iconic actress in the film industry. Pam Grier faced a significant relationship dilemma during her time with basketball player Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Their romance came to an end when Pam made the tough decision to refuse converting to Islam for him. This choice highlighted her independence and commitment to her own beliefs, even in the face of love. While navigating this personal challenge, Pam's career was about to take a remarkable turn. She was discovered by director Jack Hill, who saw her potential and cast her in the film The Big Dollhouse in 1971. This role marked Pam's film debut and set the stage for her to become a prominent figure in the film industry. Her performance showcased her talent and charisma, earning her recognition in a genre that was beginning to embrace strong female leads. This breakthrough opened doors for Pam, leading her to star in several iconic films throughout the 1970s, where she became a symbol of empowerment and resilience. Her journey reflects both the complexities of personal relationships and the triumphs of a groundbreaking career. Pam Grier became known as the Queen of Black Exploitation for her powerful performances in various films directed by Jack Hill. Her work in the 1970s helped to define a genre that celebrated strong, independent female characters. Grier's roles often showcased women who were not only survivors, but also fighters, challenging societal norms and expectations. In films like Coffee and Foxy Brown, she portrayed characters who took control of their destinies, often seeking vengeance against those who wronged them. This portrayal resonated with audiences, particularly during a time when women were beginning to seek more representation in film. Grier popularized the women in prison subgenre, bringing a unique perspective to the stories told in this category. Her characters often faced brutal conditions but emerged as symbols of resilience and empowerment. Through her performances, she broke stereotypes and opened doors for future generations of actresses. Grier's influence extended beyond the screen, as she became a role model for many, representing strength and defiance in a male-dominated industry. Her legacy as a pioneer in the exploitation genre remains significant, as she continues to inspire filmmakers and audiences alike. Pam Grier's roles in blaxploitation films like Coffee and Foxy Brown made her a prominent figure in the genre. In these films, she portrayed strong, fierce women who fought against oppression and injustice. Pam's characters were not just victims, they were empowered figures who took control of their destinies. This representation was groundbreaking, as it allowed audiences, especially women of color, to see someone who looked like them standing up for themselves. Her performances resonated deeply, as they challenged the stereotypes often seen in Hollywood. The impact of Pam's roles reached beyond entertainment. They inspired many to confront social issues. Audiences connected with her characters' struggles and triumphs, finding hope and strength in their stories. Pam Grier became a symbol of resilience and empowerment, showing that women could be both tough and vulnerable. Her influence extended to future generations of filmmakers and actors, paving the way for more diverse and complex roles for women in cinema. Through her work, Pam Grier helped redefine the image of black women in film, making her a lasting icon in the industry. Critic Robert Elbert praised Pam Grier for her unique screen presence and physical vitality. Her performances in action films during the 1970s brought a fresh perspective to Hollywood. Pam's roles often showcased strong, independent women, breaking away from the traditional portrayals of women in cinema at that time. She became a symbol of empowerment, particularly for people of color, demonstrating that they could take on leading roles in genres that were predominantly white. Her groundbreaking performances in films like Foxy Brown and Coffee not only captivated audiences, but also inspired a revolution in the movie industry. Pam's characters were fierce and unyielding, challenging stereotypes and redefining what it meant to be a woman in action. This shift opened doors for future generations of actors, showing that diverse stories could resonate with viewers. Through her work, Pam Grier not only entertained but also ignited important conversations about race and representation in film, making her a pivotal figure in the history of cinema. Pam Grier's career is marked by her ability to play diverse characters that resonate with audiences. In films like Sheba, Baby, and Friday Foster, she showcased her remarkable versatility. These roles were not just about entertainment. They conveyed important messages that challenged the norms of the time. Grier's characters often broke stereotypes, presenting strong, independent women who were not afraid to take charge of their lives. Through her performances, she inspired confidence in women, encouraging them to embrace their strength and individuality. Her intentional choices in roles reflected a desire to uplift and empower, making her a trailblazer in the film industry. By taking on such varied characters, Grier highlighted the complexity of women's experiences and emotions, showing that they could be both fierce and vulnerable. This intentionality in her career helped pave the way for future generations of female actors, proving that diverse storytelling is essential in film. Pam Grier's childhood was marked by trauma that shaped her life and career. Growing up in a challenging environment, she faced various hardships that instilled in her a deep sense of resilience. This background influenced her portrayal of fierce and confident characters on screen. Through her roles, she was able to reclaim her power, channeling her past experiences into performances that resonated with many. Pam became a symbol of strength, often playing women who defied the odds and stood up for themselves, showcasing her ability to transform personal pain into artistic expression. Her relationship with comedian Freddie Prinze was significant, but ultimately troubled. While they shared a deep bond, Freddie's struggles with depression and addiction created a rift between them. Despite their love, these challenges proved to be overwhelming, leading to the end of their relationship. Pam's journey reflects a complex interplay of trauma and empowerment, illustrating how her past shaped her identity both personally and professionally. Pam's romance with Richard Pryor was a complex and tumultuous chapter in her life. Their relationship was heavily influenced by Pryor's struggles with drug addiction, which often created a turbulent environment. Despite the love they shared, Pam faced painful betrayals that tested her resilience. In the 1980s, she encountered a significant health challenge when she was diagnosed with stage 4 cervical cancer. This diagnosis was daunting, but Pam's spirit shone through as she fought bravely against the illness. Against the odds, she made a miraculous recovery, demonstrating her strength and determination. Now in her 70s, Pam has aged gracefully. She continues to exude charm and charisma, reflecting the inner strength that has defined her life. Her journey through love, betrayal, and health struggles has shaped her into the remarkable woman she is today, inspiring many with her story of perseverance and grace. Pam Grier is remembered as a trailblazing actress who dominated black exploitation films and inspired future generations. She emerged in the 1970s, a time when Hollywood often sidelined African American talent. Grier's powerful performances in films like Coffee and Foxy Brown showcased her strength, charisma, and unique style, making her a symbol of empowerment for women, particularly women of color. Her characters often defied stereotypes, portraying strong, independent women who fought against injustice and oppression. This representation resonated deeply with audiences and challenged the norms of the film industry. Grier's influence extended beyond her era, inspiring countless actors and filmmakers who sought to create authentic representations of African American experiences. She broke barriers not only through her roles, but also by becoming one of the first black women to lead action films, paving the way for future generations of actresses in various genres. Even today, her legacy continues to inspire new artists, reminding them of the importance of representation and the power of resilience in storytelling.